Hi everyone, welcome back on my channel for another video of La Casa de Papel Season 3 question and answer. Today we're gonna read your comments and I'm gonna try to answer them the best that I can. So we're gonna start right now with Avises YT. Just let me put my La Casa de Papel style, you know. So we have Avises YT that says, I have a theory. Rickroll turns in the professor to the police, and then the original bank robbers, the one that survived, should break him out. What do you guys think? I think honestly that Rickroll, I don't think she would actually turn the professor in. I think it's a real love. When we're thinking about the season 3, what I think is gonna happen in season 3 is either they're gonna go back in the past and we're gonna know more about the people, what they did in the past, the story of Moscow, Tokyo, and everyone else, what they did and how they did it. I think they're gonna mix this with what we didn't see. So what happened after the robbery? How did they escape? So I think we're gonna see a mix of both, the past and how they escaped after the robbery and what happened next. How did the professor get to the Highland? And how did Helsinki run away with the professor? I think it's gonna be a mix of this, and I think Rickroll has real love for the professor. I don't think she would turn him in. Happy Wolf says, I want them to steal the New York bank of all the gold. That would be a crazy thing to happen. Is it gonna happen? I really doubt it, because imagine you have now $25 million after a robbery. Do you want to go and make another robbery, or you just want to enjoy life with your 25 million? You don't want to risk yourself out there to go back to jail. So I really doubt that they're gonna try to steal something else, unless of course that they lose all of their millions while they escape. Let's say somebody decided to rob them all. Let's say Tokyo decided to steal all the money and screw them all up. Well, maybe then they would try and go to steal something else. But we'll see what's gonna happen in season 3. I don't think they're gonna go this way, but that would be interesting. Leonardo Castagna, pretty long text here, I'm gonna read it. They made a big mistake in season 2. The professor should have contacted the press and tell them that he would release 10 hostages for the doctors to come in and save Moscow. To save hostages is the most important thing. They would do it in a minute. The thing that happened about Moscow, the reason why the professor didn't want to do exactly what you said and release hostages is, first of all, Moscow didn't want to. He did not want to do that. Second thing, Moscow had a big chance to die. He really needed to go into a surgery room. He was not allowed, he wasn't gonna survive just by having some surgeon to come in and trying to fix him up. He needed a surgery room. His health conditions were critics. And whenever he was gonna get healed, he was going to end up in jail. So Moscow just said, I don't want to end up in jail. I don't want to go to the hospital. Of course, we just hope that because they did that with Arturito when they saved him from the shot, but the wound and the injury was way less worse, right? Team HD Music asks, what happened with Helsinki? We don't know yet. That's what we might find out in season 3. He escaped with the professor at the end of season 2. That they escaped together and probably separated along the way, and that's what I hope to discover in season 3. I want to know what happened. And right now I think they're filming, so if any of them see this video, that's good. That's why I made those videos, so we can bring up ideas to try to create the best season 3 as possible all together, and hope to inspire the producers even a little bit if we can. Finally, we have James Bain. Finally, we have James Bainton that says, I think Berlin survived and the professor has to get him out of jail. That would be surprising because, I mean, he got a lot of shots, like a bunch of shots on him. The only way I would see him survive is if he has a vest under, And if that's the case, that would be surprising. But the reason why Berlin sacrificed himself at the end is because he knew that he was gonna die anyways, like in a year or something. So would the professor risk it all? Let's say Berlin survived. Would the professor risk it all to save Berlin, knowing that he's going to die in 6, 8 months or 1 year? That would be risky and a lot of work for that. So I honestly think that Berlin is dead, and somehow he deserved to be dead because he did a lot of bad things while they were doing the robbery. So somehow it's justice. He deserved it. He deserved to die somehow. We like him a little bit, but at the same time, the guy's weird. He's doing some non-Christian stuff, right? So that's it for me today. If you have more questions or comments on La Casa de Papel Season 3, write them down below and I'm gonna answer them in another videos. And just don't be shy. I make a bunch of different videos. Subscribe here and have a nice day.